welcome in or welcome back. It's a Monkey Mar. Before we get into today's video, please make sure you click that subscribe button, the like, and the bell for notification. So, as we know, Melissa Caddick had her court hearing on February 22nd, which was yesterday for Sydney, Australia. It's still the 22nd in the United States. But this article is... they are tightening that noose. And after reading this article, I kind of have a different outlook on Gone Girl. I was really hoping that she was going to storm into that courtroom with like Chanel and Coach heels, and I guess I was wrong, but I thought I was going to be wrong. But a girl could hope, right? Hey Melissa, if you're listening and you need a place to stay, come hide out in the northwest corner of Maine. They will never find you. Alright guys, with that, let's get into it. Alright, let's get into the latest of Melissa Caddick. Missing a finance advisor, Melissa Caddick's husband left high and dry. I love that title. Left high and dry. I mean, she might have herself a new boy toy by now, but what about her child? The husband and son of alleged fraudster, Melissa Caddick, face an uncertain financial future, with a federal court hearing that the pair will no longer receive any living expenses. So this is what was told in the hearing yesterday. It is understood Ms. Caddick's husband, Anthony Coletti, has already had his $300,000 Audi repossessed. Told you guys, he's going to be riding that bicycle soon. Ms. Caddick, who was an unlicensed financial advisor, vanished in mid-November of 2020 after the corporate watchdog ASIC first froze her accounts and then seized almost $1 million worth of luxury goods and jewelry. I wonder if they got the one necklace from the jewelry store. It is estimated Ms. Caddick potentially defrauded investors of more than $25 million, with most of the money allegedly propping up Ms. Caddick's lavish lifestyle. Late last year, Ms. Caddick's older brother, Adam Grimley, who was granted $110,000 from his sister's frozen bank accounts by the court to represent her, submitted that his brother-in-law, Anthony Coletti, and Mr. Grimley's teenage nephew required living expenses of $20,922 per month. Hey, I require that. Are you going to pay me that every month? This did not include the $19,000 per month mortgage Miss Caddick has been paying on her Dover Heights home. She had made payments up until March 2021. So what are they going to give them to the end of March to move out? Mr. Coletti, an unemployed hairdresser who had a music production company called Paws Off, told the court he had $1.95 in his bank account in December. The court agreed that he and his stepson would receive living expenses of $1,700 per week. But according to consent orders recently filed with the court, no further payment or allowance should be made for living expenses. It's about to get tight, Mr. Coletti. What are you going to do? Of his sisters, who along with his parents is understood to be a victim alleged fraudulent dealing, did not oppose consent orders cutting off funds for legal representation for Miss Caddick. The court heard that Miss Caddick had $5,600 in her personal account. On Monday, court heard that both Mr. Coletti and Mr. Grimley, who are not accused of any wrongdoing, were examined by ASIC last week. Mr. Coletti, 38, who turned into the proceeding heard that the liquidators of his wife's company Malaver had produced a lengthy financial report and had identified more potential civil criminal contraventions by Miss Caddick. The federal court has previously heard Miss Caddick was involved in serious misconduct in connection with the misappropriation of consumer funds. She's such a naughty girl. Financial records show that from January 1st, 2018 until September 18th, 2020, a total of $20,279,000 was deposited into her accounts. She has since withdrawn all about $700,000 of that. Yeah, she definitely ran away. There was no good news for Miss Caddick's victims, who were told that there was a significant shortfall between the amounts investors are owed and the value of the assets of Miss Caddick. There is a further complication in that most people invested via Miss Caddick's company Malaver, but the limited asset pool, which includes her Dover Heights home and her parents' penthouse, luxury goods, and jewelry, were held in Miss Caddick's name. Miss Caddick's victims have requested that her assets be sold as soon as possible to recoup some of their substantial losses. A 2-day hearing has been set down for April 6th and 7th of 2020. I was actually going to go live yesterday in Australia, and stream the court hearing. I got the invite, which I want to thank Matt for getting me to actually join Microsoft Team and listen in on the trial, but my mic broke, and living in a town of only 5,000 people, I had to spend the day getting a new mic and a new cam. So I am actually almost ready to start going live at least weekly, so we can all just sit out our own opinions on cases and just see where we all stand. So this was the court order from the Federal Court of Australia, and until further order upon the funds available to the receivers from the bank accounts held in the name of the first defendant, which is Melissa Caddick, being exhausted, no further payment or allowance shall be made for living expenses of the first defendant, and at that time and to the extent necessary, the following orders in relation to the first defendant future's living expenses to be vacated. And so at court yesterday, which was the 22nd in Australia, granted these wishes. So I do not know what is going to happen to Anthony Coletti and her son, and I still wonder, where is this boy's biological father? Because soon Coletti's going to be riding a bike and probably making sandwiches at a deli, unless he gets back in the hair business. I don't know, but unless she shows up or something big happens, there's nothing until April 6th and 7th for the next hearing. I think too, you just think she's gone girl. She's smart. She outwitted everyone. She did her thing. She planned for it. But I still can't grasp around the fact that she left her son. So maybe now, if she is laying on the beach in Southern California, and now she knows that they're tightening the noose as far as living expenses, and her parents getting ready to lose their penthouse, they might all have to move in with her brother, Mr. Grimley. I don't know, guys, but I want to know what you guys think. Make sure you drop them a comment, and let's go ahead and touch on a few comments from the last Melissa Caddick video. So before I touch on the comments, I was going through a couple of other articles that were written after her court hearing yesterday, and this part was interesting. She's even taken from my kid, the husband alleged. It's like going up to a preschool kid and taking the lunch money from their bag. That's how sick it is. The couple, who lost about $1 million in funds, including in investments from their parents and children, are also convinced that Melissa Caddick is alive. She would have got a private flight from Sydney the night she went missing to Vanuatu or somewhere, then she would have got a yacht from one place to another, he added. She's a smart woman, much smarter than the whole police force and the whole ASIC put together. She's outsmarted everyone. Whew, she's a smart cookie. Smart cookie Melissa Caddick. Where are you? Alright, let's touch on some comments. My favorite part. Human animal. It's cute hearing your pronunciations, but it's a Bondi. Stop making fun of me. I'm only kidding. You know, after I said it, I was like, wait, it's not Bondi, it's Bondi. Hey, at least I get the ACIC right now. Felicity Cook, wouldn't it be a massive crack up if she showed up at the court? Can't wait to see how this all ends up, Australia. And now the world is waiting. Right? Well, we know she didn't show up at court. I wonder if maybe she is disguised as a man and she's like right in the neighborhood. Like maybe she rented like an apartment months before, or who knows. Robbie Higginson, I believe our beautiful Melissa Caddick is living in the southern part of California on the beach in a tourist town, so she blends in. Never know. No Angel, hey girl. Hey monkey, she must have had some help to be missing this long without being found. I think as soon as her son finishes school, she will send for him. As for Anthony, that's very interesting that he's no longer living at the house. From what we've seen of him, he doesn't seem like he'd have the balls to murder anyone. Yeah, I agree. He's living with his in-laws in the penthouse that's getting ready to be seized. Humanimal, wonder what that 100K really bought. I don't know. Robbie Higginson, I also think during the 2-hour meeting is that there's no money coming for the legal bills and there's no more allowance money for AK. I agree. Now it's been cut off. Like, now her son and husband are going to have nothing of a lifestyle they're used to. He's going to have to work. You would have thought a mother would have stepped up, but, you know, maybe she's so cold and calculated and she's full of narcissism that she doesn't even care. Or maybe this is just mind-blowing, right? Kenny and Knackers, no, not televised normally. Yeah, I actually, like I said earlier, I signed up for the Microsoft team meeting, which is what they have their court trials on. And unfortunately, my mic was broken, and we'll be good for April court. Kelly Davis, love your videos, great job. Oh, thanks, Kelly, thanks for watching. Nat, let's just call you Nat. Higo Tool, extra, read all about it. Matt, so here's Matt, Black UK, the one who sent me and signed me up for the Melissa Caddick court hearing. 59 J. Monkey Mar court case is not generally televised here in Australia. Really enjoy your channel, thank you. Thank you, 59 Jace. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. They are looking for a woman, look for a man. Yeah, a couple people have put her picture and made her look like a man. I actually did it in a video, but I can't remember which one it was. It might have been 15 or 14. Gav Jarman, she won't show up. She's self-centered. Well, you're right. She did not show up. Miss Sweet Pea, oh my god, you and I follow the same crimes. This case bizarre. She's not showing up anywhere, girl. Right? She's somewhere. Gav Jaman, something is a little suspicious. Why report her missing after 30 hours? Enough time to catch a flight, leave the country, and start a new life. Guaranteed her boyfriend was a part of this, maybe her son, and her so-called husband is asking the victims to provide him with $5,000 a month to help with their living. He's taken the piss. Now Caddick is nothing but a crook. Hope she enjoys jail when she gets there. Well, she doesn't have a boyfriend and a husband. She only has a toy boy, which is her husband. And now he gets no money. And I'm not sure if he still has that $1.94 in his bank account. And if he sold any sea monkeys, but he better get on the ball. Raul Thomas, maybe Melissa is in, I'm probably going to say it wrong, don't scream, Bootner, North Carolina, and having a consult with Bernie Madoff. If any viewers live nearby, stay vigilant. But remember, I honestly think we're looking for a man. I can probably guarantee that Anthony Coletti, being a hairdresser, he probably gave her a makeover. I think he knew that she was going to run, but I just don't think he knew where she was running to. He's not smart enough. I mean, come on, guys. His brother said that. It's Bondi first, and no, they don't televise here. So no, but they do follow them to court, the paparazzi, to the door before they enter the court, so it's humiliating. But maybe because it's a big issue, they might do things change every day, so you never know. Yeah, they're like that here in the States too. Actually, you can get on Microsoft Team and you can listen to the courts in Sydney. I don't know if all of them, but I know the Melissa Caddick one was on Microsoft Team. Gustavo Bro, millionaire, yeah, millionaire on other people's money. One way or another, her life's over. Yeah, her life as she knew it is over. She better step up to the plate and rescue her son or his biological father. Better come forward and get his boy. Nat Higgletool, she's Abs Lad, add that Cliffs, add the back of her house. Okay, I'm not going to read all that. Tiffany Clark Grove, maybe she's dead. You know what, she could be. All of us are thinking she's gone. And maybe she is. Like, the thing that I keep saying over and over, I sound like a freaking broken record, is how could she leave her son? And now that her parents are going to lose their penthouse and everything is on her brother Adam, yeah, she's definitely pretty selfish. Sassy Scouser, hey girl, I couldn't help but notice how large her biceps are. Oh, hang on, let me catch it. Very, very masculine by fitness standards. She has worked hard to bulk up so much. That combined with the many comments on how masculine her facial features are got me thinking, what if she's planning on getting a sex change in Asia? Hang on, guys. I can't even. Oh my gosh. What if she's planning on getting a sex change in Asia and reappearing down the line as Anthony's new friend? It could be the perfect crime if she pulls it off, right? I gotta read these replies. Nat says, true, can be done. Everyone has a price. Oh, Sassy. That's probably gotta be one of the best comments on the Melissa Caddick case I ever read. Alright, guys, that's it really for this video. But of course, you know I'm going to stay on top of anything new. And with that, guys, it is a wrap. I want to thank everyone for coming in. Thank you for watching. Please like or dislike, whichever you prefer, and subscribe. Everyone have a good day or a good night wherever you are in the world, and stay vigilant. I am out.